What is going on, you guys? Welcome back to a brand new video. So I'm pretty excited today because I'm doing something a little bit different that I don't normally do. Today we are doing a product review, and specifically from Deeper. For those of you that may not know, Deeper is a company that makes these sonar products that allows you to cast it into the water and you're able to see like different types of information that will help you to catch more fish. It's a fish finder. It tells you water depths and all this sorts of stuff. We're gonna get more into depth in today's video, and I'm actually battling right now with some bad weather conditions that's coming this way, and hopefully I can get through and finish filming today's video and without getting caught in the rain, because I need my big camera to film today's video. Okay, so Deeper was nice enough to contact me, and they wanted me to do a honest product review of their new Deeper, this right here, their Deeper Smart Sonar Pro. I think it's called, yeah, Pro Plus. So the Deeper Sonar Pro Plus. So I'm going to be testing this out, and they were also nice enough to include this shirt right here that I'm wearing, as you guys can see, and this hat, and another jacket, and also they sent a cell phone fishing mount that you can mount onto your fishing rod, and that will allow you to put your phone on your rod and you can connect it with the Deeper and use it in that way. So we're not going to waste any more time. We're going to send this thing out, and I'm going to get right into using this thing and showing you guys what it does, so stay tuned. Okay, so this is the box that the Deeper comes inside, and this has built-in Wi-Fi. The casting range is 330 feet, so when you cast it out, that's how far this thing will, it'll recognize it connected to your phone. And the depth range, it could register up to 260 feet. The scanning is 15 times /S. I don't know what that means. It has built-in Wi-Fi and GPS. So there's a couple features that come built in with the app. You have a fishing calendar, you have a camera that you can take pictures of the fish you catch, they have offline maps, fishing notes, weather forecasts, and you have unlimited history. And this could be used for shore fishing, kayak fishing, and ice fishing. So we're gonna test this thing out right now and see how this thing works, so let's get right into it. So as soon as you open the box, it comes with a case right here for the Deeper. So I already opened this box up because I had to charge it. But anyways, so this is the Deeper right here. It's just a little ball right here. It's kind of like a bobber, and it floats on top of the water, and it has different screw positions here. So this is the screw right here that you put, and you tie your line onto the loop, and then you cast it out. So it has different positions here where you could put your fishing line based on what type of fishing you're doing. So for, like, in this case, I think that for shore fishing, I think it has to go, I'm gonna screw it in right now, it has to go in like this. So you just tighten that down, and then you attach your line to here, and then you cast it out. So we're gonna connect this to my phone, and we're gonna cast it out and see what we get. We've got our Deeper here. This is it right here, and I've just got a quick tactical clip on here so that way I can connect this thing real quick. It's not going to take that long. Just like that. Make sure that's screwed down, and we're going to go and cast this thing out. Alright, let's cast this thing out. Okay. There we go. Yep. Once it's in the water, it's connected automatically. Yep, so basically what happens is you got to cast it Deeper into the water first, and then it will connect to your phone or whatever you're connecting it to, tablet or whatever. So you're definitely going to want to do that. So it's connected through Wi-Fi right now, and so what we're going to do, we're going to go to the Deeper app, bring it in a little bit. Oh, there it is. Okay, so let's see. So I just cast it out. Oh yeah, there we go. So I just cast it out much deeper. So I'm sitting in 13 feet right now, and it's marking fish. So it's showing that there's one fish in 4 feet, 4.3, 10.9, 10.8, 10.9. I was right. These fish are much deeper because the water is like super hot, really hot right now. So you can kind of get an idea of where these fish are sitting. I'm marking a lot of fish right now, lots and lots of fish. It says we're sitting in 13.8 feet. We're not marking any fish yet, but when I cast it in that corner there, it was marking a lot of fish. Oh look, something just blew up right there. That is pretty cool that you could see where the fish are at. It's marking the fish. So we're gonna reel it up. Let's see. All right, it just marked the fish sitting in. Okay, we're marking a school of fish right here. One of the fish is in 7.3 feet. One is 9.7. Just marked another one, 6.7. That's pretty awesome, man. You could actually get an idea of where these fish are sitting. Marked another one, 6.3. So let me try. I'm gonna cast into a different section of the lake. I'm gonna cast into a different section here with the deeper. Okay, a little bit too close to shore there. So we just resetted. I casted back out. Right now we're sitting in 12.2 feet about. And we just marked a fish right there sitting in 5 feet. So that's pretty cool. So I marked a fish that's in 5.5 feet, 7.8, 8.4. That is absolutely awesome. And I'm kind of in a rush today because I only have limited time to film today's video, but I would have liked to probably cast this thing out and maybe try to fish and see if I can get fish. I know for sure that there's a lot of bass in here. That's why I came to this particular location to test it out. And there's a bunch of bass that it's marking. Probably other types of fish too, I'm sure. Okay, we're gonna make one last cast, and then I'm gonna give you guys my review of this product, and I'm gonna give you guys some more details of it. So this was pretty cool. It was fun. Really testing out new products is pretty awesome. Oh wow. Okay, we're sitting in 15.7 feet now. Okay. Oh, that's cool. Okay. So the data that I'm getting through this app, it's being recorded on my history, and I can go back and look at that. So I'll definitely, when I go back in my room and talk more about this product, I'm definitely going to show you guys a little bit more exactly what happened. Oh look, there's a fish swimming right there. Okay, so that is my field test for the deeper, and it tells me that I'm out of water. So this thing is pretty accurate. So we're gonna go right now, and we're gonna dissect this information, and we'll take a deeper look into it. So stay tuned for that. Okay guys, so we've made it back to the house, and we made it through the storm. The storm was coming my way, and luckily I was able to get in a couple casts with the deeper and film some content for you guys. But I wanted to go in a little bit more depth into the deeper because it was kind of difficult for me to film what was going on the screen. So the good thing about the Deeper app, it allowed me to save the information that was coming in through the Deeper, and it saved it onto my phone. I just wanted to show you guys that again just to give you an idea of what happened, because I don't know how good it came out on the GoPro. I was kind of holding it up against the GoPro, but I don't know how good it came out, so I just want to make sure that you guys are able to see exactly what it does, and it shows you on the actual app. And next thing I want to show you guys was the actual Deeper, how it's designed. And the way that this thing works is you have to charge it inside, and this orange ring around is a seal that makes it waterproof, and this has to line up right here where it says water and proof. So it's a pretty tight seal. You gotta like put a little bit of effort into opening it. Once you crack it open, that's pretty much it right there inside. And the charging, it just charges right on that plug right there with a micro USB. And you want to make sure when you close it that you turn this thing so that way it's right on where it says waterproof. That way you don't destroy your Deeper. So this is the Deeper app right here. You guys can see it much better compared to how it was outside. But basically the way that this app is set up, you have a couple options here. You have a calendar up here, you have a camera, weather, notes, maps, history, and settings. And down here you have an option to select where you can either have the phone horizontal or vertical. I like to have the full view, that way I could see what I'm doing. And this volume thing right here basically tells you once it marks a fish on the Deeper, it makes like a noise, that way it's telling you that it marked a fish. And I'm not exactly sure what this button does, but I think that's a sleep button. That's what I think it is. And then you've got an option button on this side, and when you click it, gives you a couple options here. You could turn up the sensitivity of the Deeper. You don't want to turn it up too much, because I noticed when you turn it up too much, it'll pick up way too much stuff and then you can't understand what it's saying. So I turned it up a little bit above half. And the beam angle, I keep it on wide. Smart imaging, you have an option between basic and detailed. When you put it on basic, it doesn't have the fish icons. So if you go on detailed, it has the fish icon option. When you uncheck this option, you're not going to see the fish right here, that icon that it's showing you. You're just going to see these green lines right here. But I like to have the fish icon on. That makes it much easier to identify where the fish are sitting. And it also shows you the depth that the fish is sitting in. I'm going to go through each option here. But see, it shows you the different calendars here. And you could add in different information. It shows you moon phases and all that good stuff. So that could be useful. It has a camera setting. That's obviously to take a picture. The weather is always good to know. It tells you the temperature, wind speed, sunset, sunrise, pressure, moonset, moonrise, and it gives you a little forecast for the week, for a 4-day weekend for Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, because today is Wednesday. And you have notes where you could, for each given day, you can type in different notes. If you want to note something that you want to go back to, you could do that as well. And then it also has a map here. It also has your settings button. We're gonna go to history, and we're gonna take a look at what I recorded in the last what I recorded just now when I was out. Okay, so as you can see right here, these are the first couple fish that I marked. I was in 9.5 feet and I marked 4 fish sitting in about 8.5 feet of water. So there's 4 fish right there. Those are the first 4 fish that I marked with the Deeper. And then as we go down, we marked a fish in 8 feet, 8.7. There's a couple more over there in 4. So I'm gonna play this just to show you guys what happened. And right now we're sitting in 9 feet. We marked a couple fish there, marked some in the upper column, and then I recast it here. And I was reeling in and it went more shallow as I was reeling in. Now here is where I recasted, right here, coming up right now. This is where I recasted. Pause it. Okay, so this was a pretty good thing right here. I was casted a little bit deeper, and I marked a bunch of fish here, sitting in that 10 feet range, and then there was 2 fish in the 4 range. But you can see how these fish, a lot of these fish were sitting in the 10-foot range, and I'm sure these are all bass, because that pond, I know it only has bass. And then we marked a couple more fish there, 6.1, 6.5, 11 feet. And then I didn't mark any fish after that. And the good thing about this app, it shows you the bottom, and then this green stuff is like vegetation. So if you have thick vegetation, it's going to show more green. And as I was reeling here, I hit a spot where there's a bunch of vegetation. And then I cast it out again, marked some more fish. Okay guys, so real quick before we end up today's video, I'm going to show you guys what the other products that they send me. They send me over this smartphone mount for a fishing rod. You can mount this right on your fishing rod and then put your phone right on it, and you have your Deeper casted out. So that's pretty good. And then they sent me, along with the shirt, they sent me this Deeper Hero hoodie, and it says Deeper Hero at the back. So that's pretty awesome. Huge shout out to them for sending me all this stuff. I really appreciate it. But anyways, now it's time for the personal review of the Deeper sonar product. So this is my first time using the Deeper product, any sort of Deeper products. I've never in my life touched one of these products, and this is the first time I've actually tested one. And so far I can say that for what they say it does, it performs very well at what it does. It shows you depth, temperature, it shows you where the fish are located, different types of vegetation, bottom, and it allows you, with the app, it gives you so many different features, as you guys saw that I was reviewing. It has tons and tons of features that you're able to use that will help you to understand where you're fishing, what these fish are doing, and that can carry on a long way where understanding what these fish are doing. If you're doing a lot of fishing from a boat, John boat, or a kayak, or anything of that nature, you could mount this thing And eventually I'm planning on, maybe eventually I might get a John boat, or maybe I get a small boat, and I'll be able to use this thing more than when I'm land-based fishing. So that's always a factor that you can definitely use. If you're using a boat, I highly recommend this thing, because with the information that's saved onto your phone, you can learn a lot about the area you're fishing and where you're fishing. So overall, I really enjoyed filming today's video, this product video, and the Deeper. It's really impressive to see how much data this thing could actually pull from this tiny little thing, and it definitely gives you insight into where these fish are sitting, and you can actually figure out what to throw on any given day, and you can figure out the temperature, the water, and all that good stuff. But just overall, I really like this product. Huge shout out to Deeper for sending me all of this awesome stuff. If you guys want to go and check them out, I'll have all their social media platforms linked in the description, their website, all that good stuff. Whatever they have, I'll have it linked in the description, and you guys can go and check them out and do some more research on them for yourself. If you liked today's video, be sure to hit the like button. Make sure you comment down below if you have any questions or comments for me. I would really appreciate it. I'll be happy to answer those questions for you guys. And if this is your first time on the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button down below, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. See ya.